Where did my volume go? Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited. Today is my first video for the Festive Glam Mini Series for Valentine's Day, and this is the first look that I came up with. I am just so excited with how it came out. It's just, I love it. I wanted to cater a little bit to the people who don't love Valentine's Day quite so much. Hey, myself included, I'm not a huge fan of Valentine's Day. You know, I loved it when I was younger, and then I got older and it was kind of a popularity contest and I wasn't popular. So this is the grungy V-Day look that I came up with for today. If you want to see how I got this look, make sure you keep on watching. But before you do, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can see all the cool looks that I'm going to be coming up with for the Festive Glam Mini Series. I will be having a few more come out for Valentine's Day, and I just can't wait for you guys to see them. So anyways, thank you so much for supporting me, supporting my channel, and keep on watching. Okay, so I have already done my brows and I have my eyeshadow primer on. I've been using a concealer. It's a NARS one. It's in a little pot, kind of looks like this, but it's I forget the name of it. I will link it below. I actually really like it for eyeshadow primer. It's been working pretty well, and I used to use it for concealer and I just didn't really like it that much, and so I'm trying it out for primer and I really like it. So check below for that information. So today I actually just got a couple of BH Cosmetics palettes, and I haven't used them before. So I'm anxious to see how they are, how the color is, how the pigmentation is. I don't really hear that much about their palettes when I'm watching other influencers. I just know that their brushes are great. I have a bunch of them. So I'm gonna try out this palette today, and I'm also gonna be dipping into a couple of other ones. But this one here is the Marble palette from the Marble collection. This one's called Warm Stone. This is what it looks like. It's got some good kind of like taupey, mauvey, pinky tones in here. There's actually some really good colors, so I'm hoping these will work out in my favor. So to start, I'm taking my BH Cosmetics brush number 5, and I'm gonna dip into this color right here. It doesn't have a name, so it's just second from the left on the bottom, that pink color. And I'm gonna put this in my crease. So far the pigmentation is amazing. You know, I did do 2 dip-ins on this color, but it blends really well. The color actually looks exactly how it's supposed to. So you know, I didn't really have any expectations, but I'm excited. I'm really glad that the color is great on this. So I recommend at least this palette. I haven't dipped into any other colors yet, so I will try it out a few more times and let you guys know what I think. I will probably do another tutorial with this one or the other one that I got, and leave you my reviews. I'm gonna switch gears here and pop into a different palette. I'm gonna go into my Colourpop Rendezvous palette, and I'm gonna be going into this color right here. It's the shade Style and Grace. It's kind of a pinky mauvey tone. It's just a slightly deeper than the one I just put in my crease. I'm gonna take this Morphe brush. It doesn't have a style number, and I'm just gonna lightly go over the color I just put down. And I'm barely touching the brush to my skin. Like, I'm having the lightest touch. And that's all I'm gonna do for my crease for now. I may go back in and darken it, but I'm gonna be doing a smoky eye today. I will be going back into it, but right now I'm gonna move on to my lid. I'm gonna take my Colourpop X I Love Seta E Through My Eyes palette, and I am going to take the color Lomo right here. It's a really pretty kind of bright pinky color. I'm gonna be taking my BH Cosmetics brush number 8, and I'm just gonna lay this all over my lid. Okay, I'm actually gonna switch brushes. This one's not doing its job entirely. I'm taking one of my Urban Decay dual-ended brushes from one of the Naked palettes. I'm taking the flat edge brush, and I'm going back into that Lomo color, and I'm just patting this onto my lid. I'm not moving it around yet. I am convinced that my lids are 2 different sizes. I always have more product on my left side. I'm gonna take my Morphe M330 brush. It's a kind of a shader brush, and I'm gonna go into this color right here. It's called Misbehave. It's in the Colourpop XOXO palette. And I'm barely taking any product on there, and I'm just gonna lightly run this in my crease. And then back into Lomo, I'm still trying to build that color. I really want to get a good base down for it. So now I'm gonna go into my Tartist Pro Remix palette. I'm gonna go into the color Ink right here. It is black. And I'm just gonna lightly tap over this pink color. And I'm actually just gonna take the same, brush. Okay, and now I'm gonna go back into my Rendezvous palette, and I'm gonna go into this color right here. It's a shimmery pink. It's called Our Secret, and I am gonna take that on a Morphe M514 brush, and I am going to tap it over the black that I just put down. So I still want my crease to be a little more pink. The colors that I've been using there, they look great, but they're just not quite as pink as I want it. So I'm gonna take Lomo and Euphoric and mix those 2 together and put those in my crease. I am going to be using a BH Cosmetics brush number 6 for that. All right, that's more like it. And I know it looks kind of crazy right now. I promise it's not gonna end up that way. It is a little crazy right now. So now I'm gonna take this color Divina in the I Love Sarai X Colourpop palette. In this light, you can't quite tell, but it is kind of an eggplant purpley color. I'm taking it on my Morphe M507 brush, and I'm just gonna lightly darken the corners. And using my makeup wipe, I'm just gonna remove some of this stuff down over here just to clean it up a little bit. Not too much, just a teeny bit. I don't want to take too much off. For my wing today, and I'm just gonna do a small wing, and then I'm gonna smoke it out to the side. And so I'm actually just gonna use a pencil. This is called Modster. It's from a brand called Modster. I believe I got it in like an Ipsy or a Birchbox or something. I've never ever seen this brand ever before anywhere else. So it's called Modster. I don't know what the color is. I'm gonna use this and align my eyes with it, and then I'm just gonna smoke it out. I'm actually gonna smoke this out using Divina, the color I used on the corner here. And I am going to use a BH Cosmetics brush number 10. It's a pencil brush, but it's a little bit looser. It's really good for blending. And now, of course, I feel like my crease color is just like a little bit too bright. So just to soften it a little bit, I am taking my Morphe M507 brush, and I'm gonna go into my Colourpop Rendezvous palette and go into this color here. It's called Textual, and I am just going to lightly darken my crease, just a teeny tiny bit. Nothing too crazy. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, so I have already primed my skin. I've actually been just using my hangover primer lately. I haven't been using a blurring primer. I actually feel like it's just better for my skin right now. Even though it's winter and I'm oily regardless, I just feel like it's drier, and I feel like the moisturizing primer is just working better right now. So that's what I've been using. And then for foundation today, I'm going in with the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. This is in the color medium beige. I just love this. I haven't used it in a while, but it is like butter. It's so soft. It goes on your skin so smoothly. I'm taking my Colourpop F15 flat kabuki brush and just patting this onto the skin. Color actually matches me perfectly for this time of year. You guys, I forgot how much I love this foundation. I used to use it almost every day, and then I got kind of caught up in some other ones, but this one just is so good on my skin type. Oh my gosh. If you have oily or like combination skin, this is an amazing foundation. I feel like you would really like it. As always, I'll be linking all the products below, so if you're interested, you can check it out down below. For concealer today, I am using the Tarte Shape Tape. I am in the color Light Neutral. Today, I'm using the e.l.f. Cosmetics sponge. I've tried this once before, and I really like it. This pointy end, not too crazy about, but the sponge itself works pretty well, especially if you're looking for a beauty blender dupe. I think this one was like $2, $3, something like that. And BH Cosmetics has, I don't know, did I say e.l.f.? I'm not sure. It's from BH Cosmetics, and they have sales all the time. The thing I like about this sponge is it just really pushes the product into your skin. And I don't feel like the Beauty Blender fully does that. I feel like sometimes it just kind of sucks everything out, you know? I'm just gonna lightly set my whole face, and then I'm gonna go under my eyes and to my other oily places and set those a little further. I am taking my BH Cosmetics brush, number 1. It is just a powder brush, and I am lightly dusting my face. So now I am taking my sponge again, and I am just going to go underneath my eyes. And I'm not taking a ton, I'm just taking a teeny bit. And I don't really like to bake my under eyes, even though I do moisturizer underneath them. They still get pretty dry, and you know, I am wrinkly. We all are wrinkly. There's no way to avoid creasing under your eyes, and I definitely have creases under there. I mean, you can see them. And the more I powder, the worse the creases are. So I try to avoid that. Oh, I'm sorry. The powder I'm using today is the Dermablend Loose Setting Powder. This is in the original color. I really like this powder. It's really loose. It's really soft. It's not like a heavy powder. I've tried some powders before, and it just feels like it's caked on your face, and this one definitely does not feel that way. For contour today, I'm using my trusty Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is in the powder. I'm using these two colors as always. I mix them together, and I'm using my BH Cosmetics number 3 flat kabuki brush. So Mitch and I, my husband, you know, we don't really celebrate holidays anymore. You know, we did like our first year together, and you know, we kind of met at the beginning of the year. Our anniversary is actually at the end of this month, and we used to celebrate all the holidays, but now we don't anymore. But I've been thinking I might like bake something for him this year, since we aren't, you know, buying gifts for each other, and I'm trying to come up with something yummy but not too heavy and not too sugary. I mean, he doesn't have like the biggest sweet tooth, so if you guys have any good ideas, if you have anything that you've seen or anything that you've tried, drop the recipe down below. I would love to try it. I'm just super into baking and trying new things, so let me know if you have anything good. I would love to try it. God, you know, some days things just blend so well on your face, and then other days it just feels like nothing is doing what you want it to do. Today is a good blending day, and I am so happy about it. For nose contour, I am taking the Sombre shade right here, and I'm taking my BH Cosmetics brush number 7. Okay, I am just gonna quickly finish my under eyes before I dust the powder away. I'm going back in with my eyeliner pencil. I'm gonna line my waterline and also right where my lashes are, and then I'm gonna smoke it out. Okay, and for the smoke out today, I am gonna be taking this color Lomo right here, our favorite one, and I'm gonna be taking my BH Cosmetics brush number 10, and I'm gonna be smoking that out with this pink color. Okay, and then I'm just gonna lightly brighten the under eye slightly. That was a lot of rhyming. And I'm gonna just take this Morphe M514. It's a little dirty, but it'll be fine. I'm just going to take the color Nostalgia right here and just lighten up the under eye a teeny bit, not too much. I still want it to be a little grungy. And then taking my Morphe M507, I'm going in back into that purpley Divina color, and I am just gonna lightly smoke the outside of the bottom lash line. And now I'm just going to warm up my face a teeny bit. I'm using the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. It's in this blush bar palette, but it is the Hoola. I think it's the darker hue because it doesn't say light on it. And I'm gonna be taking my BH Cosmetics brush number 2 and lightly dabbing that in. For blush today, I'm using my Morphe blush palette. This is 8C Cool Pro. And then I'm gonna be going into the color Hot right here. Love some like it hot. And I'm taking my BH Cosmetics brush number 3. And since our look's kind of grungy today, grungy Valentine, I'm gonna be using this Anastasia Dream Highlighter Palette. This is the Glow Kit. And I think I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It's called Wish. I'm gonna take my Anastasia A23 brush and lightly dust into Wish. The one thing I will say about this highlighting palette is that it's very glittery and they're very pigmented. I mean, a little bit goes a long way. So you really don't need to go crazy with it unless you want like a ton of highlight, which, why not? I mean, can you ever have too much highlight is the serious question. The answer is no. No, you can't. And then taking my Morphe M321 pencil brush, I am going into the color Unicorn right here, and I'm going to pop that into my inner corners. And then I'm taking the color Magic and just running it lightly under my brow here. And if you thought I was done with highlighter, I am not. I am going into the Becky GX Colourpop loose highlighter. This is a Chisme. Once again, butchering. But I'm gonna be taking this color. It's kind of a golden bronzy shimmer powder. It looks like that. And I am going to be taking that on a BH Cosmetics brush number 4. And I am going to be dusting this everywhere. I just love these loose pigment highlighters. I don't know if they're all like this, but I have 2 and they both are like having water on your face. They just have that really cool wet effect, which I just think is, one, beautiful, but also just so cool that your skin can look like that without actually being wet and without being oily. Okay, and then just to set my skin a little more and to blend everything together, I'm going back into my powder and just lightly dusting it all over my face. Lightly, light product, guys, because we don't want to take away what we've done. We just want to blend. For mascara today, of course, I'm using my Dior primer, and then I'm kind of gonna go for like a grungier eyelash today. I'm not using falsies, we're not there yet, but I am gonna be using my Better Than Sex mascara, but I'm also gonna be using the YSL mascara called the Shock. This is what the brush looks like. It's kind of bushy like I like it, but it's it has a lot of product on it, and so it's gonna be the perfect grungy mascara. You guys, I have literally warmed this coffee up probably 10 times today. Like, I just keep forgetting that I have it, keep throwing it in the microwave. Oh, this is my Doberman mug. I've literally had this for like 6 or 7 years probably. I got it at HomeGoods. If I can find it online, I will link it below. They have tons of other breeds too, but I of course got this one because I have a Doberman. If I can find a Puggle one, I will definitely be getting that one too. Okay guys, so for lips today, we are doing nude. I just didn't want anything to take away from the eyes too much, and nude, I mean, you just can never go wrong with nude. Today I'm using Uptight by Urban Decay for lip liner, and then for the lip color, I am using Dose of Colors X I Love Seta E. This is Nude Chica, and it's kind of more of like a mauve-y brown nude. It's really pretty. As always, I will link it below. Okay, you guys, this is the finished look. I love how it came out. You know when you have an idea in your mind and you're not sure how it's gonna be? Well, this exceeded my expectations. I love it so much. I hope you guys do as well. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And let me know if you recreate this look. I would love to see it. My Instagram account is linked below, so please tag me if you do. I would love it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.